Hey everybody, welcome back to another house building video. It's Monday, it's the first day of the week, but hey, we'll get through this, right? So this is a build that I really like, doing these types of builds. I've done I think two of them before. One is actually not on the gallery, but the other one is, and it's a one leveled house. The last couple of times, like the last two times I made these, I made them modern, and I did these modern again because I kind of feel like a luxurious big mansion type of thing, only then with only one floor, and I really like doing this. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. I am so happy that I passed my milestone of 75 subscribers, and I even saw that I passed 80 subscribers. I'm so happy. So everyone who's watching today, I thank you all very much. I really enjoy doing this, and I hope you are enjoying my content. If you don't like it or have suggestions of other stuff, please let me know. I would be really happy to know of you guys what you want, and maybe I can adjust some things or add some things or change it sometimes a bit up. I'm really up to that. And yeah, so here you see me planning the layout. It will have one kid's room. Well, I actually made a teenage room, one large bedroom with a walk-in closet and a separate bathroom, one tiny bathroom up front, and as you can see, a very tiny, kind of more of a terrace thing going on, and a tiny pool. Yeah, so I was actually quite struggling in the beginning, like how I really wanted everything to look, because I didn't want it to go like sometimes you make these houses and they end up with pretty big spaces with actually nothing in it, like very big hallways. So the hallway which I create in this house is actually quite tiny, and there's only like a hallway going into the house, but I think that makes sense because it's sort of passing through moment. Not completely sure how to describe it, but you will see in a minute. Um, yeah, I've really enjoyed my first episode of my Let's Play. If you've watched it, I'm very thankful. I'm really enjoying it so far, and Friday will be my second part. This Wednesday I am uploading a cast video, so I hope you'll enjoy it for that. It will be pretty awesome. And yeah, last weekend, like yesterday really, I bought another Sims pack. If you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you might have seen it, that I bought a bundle package of vampires, kids room stuff and backyard stuff, and I've gone through all the items and they're so amazing. I really want to try them all out. So if you have any suggestions for those packs, so either vampires, kids room stuff or backyard stuff, please let me know down in the comments, because I would love some additional inspiration. Yeah. So in this house I'm firstly going off with the kitchen because I generally like doing kitchens. And if you have what is it? City living? Yeah, city living. You have this house. I'm not sure which it's called, but it's in San Machino, and it has this yellowish layout, but it has this kitchen. Um, like, well, it's not the kitchen really, but the bar is halfway through the wall, and I liked it so much. Like, thought it was really creative, so yeah, I've done this too here, and I changed it up just a little bit because I thought just having those counters there looks a bit weird, so I made this area above it with cabinets. So if we would have, like, I don't use to see, but if it was in a regular game, like you know where bars, right, with these glasses above it, I would really like to have added something like that in, but we haven't, so I just went with this. And I've been looking for all the stuff I wanted to put in the kitchen. I didn't want it to be too cluttered, too busy, everything. So I kept it fairly simple. I just added some detailing to it, but nothing special, nothing fancy really, just a very modern contemporary-ish home. Well, home kitchen. We're not with the rest of the kitchen, yeah. But I had this idea, like they're quite modern, and I think in a way living the life like we're gonna do better cooking, more healthy stuff. And I've added in these little plants. You see them above the refrigerator and above the stove. Like I imagine them being herbs or something, that while cooking you can always grab some herbs, and the herbs they use most that they're above the stove. So that's really cool. And I saw these, what are those? Hexagonal separators. They're from Get Famous, and I've never realized, well, I've seen them before, but I wasn't like aware that they were actually pretty cool. So I've added them to this house. It's not something you use every day, but I like them. So they're in here now. And I've went with a kind of theme throughout the house. I think it's more of a green, tiny bit of nature, luxurious kind of vibe. Like the curtains will all be green, and I'll add plants here and there, but it's very clean, you know. It's not nothing too special actually. So I was just checking how everything works out, and I think I'm going with the, oh no, I thought I was going with the living room because I remember that one very well. But yeah, I got some inspiration somewhere, I don't know where, of these shelves going in a kind of circular motion. I don't know if it was of an actual simmer. If you know who it was, it was inspiration for that. But I thought, let's put up these all these shelves and clutter them. Like, I had the idea that this family that lives here, like, they have money, alright? You can see it in the way everything looks. It's very neat, very modern. I mean, look at the garden. I mean, alright, you haven't seen how the garden finished it, but it's fancy, alright? But they're still human, so they like tiny stuff. So in this bathroom, there's like a tiny cluttering. Perfumes, this, that, everything. But you can't show it to the rest of the world, alright? You can't show that you are a hoarder. So they tucked it away in the bathroom. If people come over, they can still see it, but it's not that much in the open. You know what I mean? I kind of went like with that theme, I guess, like with that inspiration, because the rest of the house is quite neat. You will see that the teenager room has a bit of weirdness to it, but I just imagine kind of fun stuff with that. And here you can see me with the shoe racks. I thought that I saw that someone did that too, but I thought, okay, let's make these more shelves of shoes, because you can't actually see like the iron rack, like the iron frame of it. I think rack is not a real word, is it? I don't think so. But just very neatly tucked away in there. So when you come in, you go right, you can put on your shoes and everything, tidy yourself up a bit, and then you can go to the living room. And this space that like left off when you come into the house, I keep that empty for a while. I don't fill it into later on, because I wasn't pretty sure what I was gonna do with it. I planned out a full house, but not that part. So here you see me doing the boys' room. This wallpaper, like, I've loved it, like, ever since it came out, but it's something I will never use in my real life. It's too crowded, too busy, so I hadn't crossed my mind to actually use it. So I imagine like this guy living here, and he's just like, maybe it's designed by someone, like say, oh yeah, this looks pretty in your house, but he doesn't really care. Like, you will see it's a very empty room, but he has his own little shelves with really weird stuff. Like, there's skeletons on there from wherever back, I think Jungle Adventure, because I scaled it down. Just some paperwork, some schoolwork, books, and I put on some DCDs, like, oh yeah, that little anatomy doll thingy, but like weird stuff. Like, I even put on the pumpkins. Like, imagine he's a gamer, right? Because there's nothing really in his room. Like, he likes certain stuff, like goodies and everything. So maybe it's from games or stuff he liked from movies or anything, but he just collects that kind of stuff and made it like shell that he could look upon when he's gaming. Because in the rest of the room, there's nothing really there. Like he has his bed, he has his closet, a little bookshelf, but that's about it. There's nothing fancy about that. I imagine maybe like there's a collection of these anatomic creature dolls, whatever they are, and he just collects them, but there's nothing too fancy about it. So I put on the lights. I even use like the lights from, I don't know what's the pack actually called, fitness stuff, something like that, because I thought they gave a cool rocky effect, but nothing. It wasn't intended that he was a sports car or something. So this is the room of whatever they do. Like this is like where it shows that they are a bit quirky. Like not everything is that modern of them. Like there's a, I think I put down a painting easel. I put down, yeah, book racks, and what else did I put? Like this craftsman thing. I think it's a woodworking table. I'm not sure, but something familiar to that. You will show me put it down in a minute. Yeah, it was a woodworking table. Like they like to do their stuff, but they don't want to show it to the world. They want to show that they're neat and clean and perfect, you know. But they still have a bit of taste, you know. These rooms aren't ugly. They aren't too bad, but they are just have a more artisan kind of vibe. Still very tasteful, but they don't want to show it. Like they already have a lot of money and they want to show how pretty and perfect they are. It was a weird vibe going on though, right? So here, this is this weird hallway, and what I did is I put down a mirror with curtains over it. I got this idea when I was making the rabbit's house. Like in the upstairs I did the same thing, but if I take the screenshots of this, it actually makes the hallway even bigger. I didn't think that fully through, like how you saw it like in a split second. You'll see it in the screenshots. I think that is actually pretty big. So yeah, the bedroom with walk-in closets, it's very minimalistic. There's not much in there. Like they have this weird taste mix of very quirky-ish artistic, but so modern. So like it's their midlife crisis. I don't know. But here I was figuring out how I wanted to do it, so I went with pure white, like still the modern thing going on, but also that purplish. They just don't know what they want, okay? But I thought like two worlds collide here. I thought that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, I got rid of the purple because I thought, okay, maybe I should go a little bit more of the modern vibe, but still tiny bits of red and plants. Like it's still a bit that you think like, why would they have it there? Like kind of weird. So here I am figuring out how I wanted to do the walk-in closet because I didn't make it that big. So I kept it actually pretty tiny, which I didn't want it to be. But the bathroom is quite okay big. But I didn't want to cut off any space of that, and I thought making it bigger into the the bedroom would also make that a weird space, if you know what I mean, if you know what I'm getting at. It would just look odd, I think at least. So yeah, I thought like, should I? Yeah. Oh, and I put that down, and thingy of the bed. I don't know what that is called, but I don't have normally the space to put something like that in. Like, I don't have it in real life. Like, I never knew that particular one was in the game. I knew the fancy one, like a bit of Baroque kind of vibe, but I didn't know that specific one with books under it was in the game. So when I found it, I was so happy because I thought I want this in real life, but I don't have it. So maybe I need to fix it someday when I'm rich and can buy. It's not unnecessary, but I have to have a house which is big enough to have it, even like the end thingy of the bed. Okay, so just finishing up, back to the build. Sorry guys, back to the build and finishing up the bathroom. Also, you saw the shelves theme going on. I really liked it. So the outside is pretty minimalistic. It just has its little bit of decoration. I think, yeah, only one sitting side. Or did I put a second thing in? I think I put down. No, I didn't. Did I? Yeah, I did put it in. Like a little couch watching over the water. Well, maybe someone is swimming. I don't know. So just finishing up the front area because I didn't get around it pretty well. Now I actually think I now have vampires. I could have added a diagonal wood piece. So to finish up the luxury, I just put out a piano. I couldn't think of anything better. Like a bar area? Would it be too extra? Oh wait, maybe this is already pretty extra. But alright, just finishing up everything. And here's the house. Like you see, they're pretty minimalistic. But I took a lot of screenshots, so they go pretty fast. So living room, I think, yeah, the hallway, piano. That was difficult. The dining area with the kitchen, you see from all sides. I think the hallway, you see how long that is. The teenager room, the quirky skill room, yeah, the second bathroom, the walk-in closet, and the master bedroom. So I really hope you liked this building video. If you have, please let me know down in the comments and leave a like and subscribe if you really like my videos. It would mean the world to me. And maybe hit the bell button if you really like my videos. And I catch you next Wednesday. Bye guys!